the CERN Hadron Collider still operative and usable by regressive entities? Can they currently go to the fourth, fifth?
No. No. I'm sure they're playing games with it, but they're not really getting anywhere with it. What's interesting is that under Los Alamos Laboratory, they built something very, very similar to it, but they're calling it a gate, a stargate. And we have our own Hadron Collider being built in absolute nowhere, Canada. And I know China is building 2 Hadron Colliders of their own. So I'm not sure where all this is going. And I'm not sure what their true motivation is in doing this. I don't know. But I know that's what's going on. I know for a fact China's building 2. I know for the fact that we're building 1 in nowhere, Canada. And I know about the Stargate in Los Alamos. But they're not able to go anywhere with it, okay? They may fire it up, they may turn it on, and they may get to a certain point, and then nothing happens. It just sits there at that same point. Or it turns itself off, and then they have to reboot it. And they'll do it, they'll get to that same point, and then it turns itself off. Okay? That's what's going on. I mean, they're clearly being given boundaries, but they're just not listening. They're not listening, and it could be that they're just being pressured by the cabal, the Illuminati, the regressive ETs to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And if they don't do it, they'll be terminated and somebody will be there to replace them who will keep doing it, okay? You gotta remember that this group is completely cornered here. They are completely cornered. And, you know, they haven't had to answer, some of them have never had to answer for what they've done to other evolving star nations. The hurt that they have put on other civilizations, the physical and psychic damage that they've caused to these star nations, these other evolving planetary systems and races, not all of them are human, has been profound. And they've never had to answer for it. But now they're sort of cornered here. And they're freaking out a bit because, you know, it's slowly seeping in, you know, how screwed they are. Okay? How screwed they are. And, you know, as it gets closer to that moment where the hammer absolutely drops on them, you know, they're going to be skitzing out a little bit. They definitely are. And they're going to lash out at the slaves because they're not doing enough to protect their slave masters. Go figure, right? So it's a tough spot for many of those scientists. I feel for them. But for those of them who knew what they were getting into and they did it for the paycheck, well, you're on your own. You know, you're on your own.